Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different for you today. This is a game I played on North with a friend of mine, SJR, and he's in the Lightning and I'm in the Akizuki. This is a dual perspective match in real time, so I hope you enjoy it. Now SJR's in the Alpha Cap. He's got some torps out on the Asashio that's in front of him, just poking out of the smoke there. And hopefully we can do something about this. Now it looks as though SJR's got a lot of support behind him, and as usual everybody seems quite reluctant to push in at this stage in the game, which is no surprise. It's very early in the game, and I think in a moment we're going to cut to my perspective in the Bravo Cap, and I've smoked up on the edge of the cap, unable to get in there. I've got no support at all in this position, so I thought I'll take the opportunity to shoot on this Mainz, because he's firing at me. So he's going to keep himself spotted, which is very nice. And yeah, I'm pretty convinced there's a DD around as well here, so just going to keep up the fire. Done a little bit of damage to him, and get another set of torps away with the reload booster. And at this point I've decided I'm going to get the hell out of here. Not enough support really to confront the Mainz. Not safely anyway. I mean, I could probably go in there and YOLO him, but with it being early game, no point. So I'm going to head over to SJR's position in the Alpha Cap, and he's still contesting this cap. So that Asashio must be pretty close, I would say. And yeah, SJR's detected and the Asashio comes into view. Switches to his guns and opens fire. And I think that's going to be the kill. Yep, that's great stuff. Good start for SJR there. But yeah, and he took a nasty hit from the Veneto there. Yeah, that sap really hurts. So he's going to he's smoked up and he's going to return fire. And switching over to the turpits. See if we can get a fire on this guy. You know, at least the cap's being taken at this point. That's the ultimate goal, obviously, when you're driving a DD, you want to take the caps. As I always preach about on my channel, it's probably one of the most important things you can do in a destroyer. That and spotting for the team. So yeah, I'm arriving to help SJR at this point, and switching over to me. Decide to spam the Amagi with some HE, using the Akizuki's fast rate of fire. And he's pretty much on the edge of my range here, so... And he's going to travel away. So I probably smoked up a little bit too early there, but I managed to get a fire on him. And I'm going to travel out of the smoke. Back to SJR. And it looks as though our battleships are eventually following us, which is nice. Yeah, they could have really pushed this position a little bit harder, I feel. But you know, at least we've got some support, which is good. Oh, the Veneto looks as though he's going to come in and contest. Now, can't quite understand why he's doing this. I mean, there's 6 friendly ships here, and he's going to be taken under fire by all of those ships, no doubt. Apart from the guys that are probably shooting on the Amagi. So SJR gets some torps out on the the Veneto there. And I'm just spamming him with the HE behind. And SJR comes around. He's seen me shooting in open water, so he's going to give me a smoke screen here, which is absolutely lovely. So if you take a peek at the minimap, whilst there's actions going on in the Alpha Cap, you can see that the enemy drove straight into Bravo Cap after I left, and pretty much through the other side, and they're also in the Charlie Cap contesting that, and it looks as though they're going to get that easily as well. Switching back to my perspective, I get some torps out on the Veneto there. He's coming in fairly close range now, 5 kilometers, and everybody's just keeping up the fire on him. I managed to start a fire there, which is fine, and hopefully these torps look reasonable. I might be able to catch him with that one on the left there, which is my first kill of the game. So, what to do now? SJR is he's going to travel south, I'm going to go north. And we join SJR just to the south of the Alpha Cap. And he's got some lovely backup here in the form of 2 BBs, the Vladivostok and the Monarch. And we'll see what he can do down here shortly, but we're just going to switch back to my view. And I'm going to take this Amagi under fire with HE. He looks pretty much stationary there. So I'm just going to spam him and hopefully cause fires. I really want to just support the Richelieu here. Just give him a little bit of moral support as he travels in to take out that Amagi, hopefully. So, a lot of non-penetrations going on here, as usual. It looks impressive, but it's not doing a great deal of damage. So yeah, there is that. So back to SJR, and he's taking the Hipper under fire. And he gets a fire on his first salvo, which is lovely. And he's continuing to keep up the fire on the Hipper, and he's going to get the kill there, which is lovely. And now for the Tirpitz, I think. So torps away on the Tirpitz, and SJR is going to travel towards the Bravo Cap, I think. I'm north of the Bravo Cap, still shooting at the Amagi, managed to get a fire. The damage is climbing slowly. And let's see what these torps do from SJR. Hopefully he bags this Tirpitz. And that's great. And that's SJR's 3rd kill. So, good stuff. So we're both travelling into the Bravo Cap. SJR from the south and me from the north. And yeah, we've got 5 ships, 2 DDs, 2 BBs and a cruiser. And the enemy have a DD that we've not seen, 2 cruisers and a battleship. So yeah, and it's pretty tight on points as well. The enemy have had the caps for a little bit longer. So if we flip this, hopefully we'll start getting the lead back points wise. I decide that I'm going to travel through the islands. Gives me a couple of options. I can either go to the south or turn to the north to support SJR if he needs it. And we know that there's a Megami and a North Carolina in the Charlie Cap. And I was thinking I could maybe take on the Mainz in the south. But I think he's turned away at this point. So SJR's going to round the island in the north, and he gets eyes on a Megami. He's on fairly low health, so I think SJR will get some torpedoes away in his general direction, I think. And the Megami looks like he's travelling full speed. And hopefully those torpedoes will catch him. Cut to me, back in the Akizuki. I managed to get a set of torpedoes onto the Megami and open fire as well. I'm quite safe in the smoke, and I managed to clip his nose for the kill. So that's just fine. And my plan now is to travel into the Alpha Cap, see if I can find the North Carolina, and yeah, and hopefully on the way get a few shots into this Mainz as well. So I'm encouraging the team to fire on the Mainz. The Richelieu looks as though he's keen to run away though, not quite sure why. And some torpedoes appear in front of SJR there. Good job he put on his hydro, and he's going to take this Mainz under fire. Pretty close range, and I'm getting some cross-firing from between the islands as well, so hopefully this guy goes down soon. If he doesn't, there could be a problem, and the Kagero's also turned up as well. We've not seen this guy all game, so I'm not quite sure what he's been doing. And yeah, Kagero looks as though he wants to rush SJR down, and the torps are reloaded, and that's 2 sets of torpedoes away. And he didn't need them. What was that guy thinking? I don't know. Anyway, that's SJR's cracking. So fantastic stuff, right? And all that remains to be done now is to maybe get in the caps and hunt down the North Carolina. So yeah, the North Carolina goes down, and that's the win. Now unfortunately SJR didn't send me any end screens because he forgot to capture them. But here you can see he did very well. 2,424 base XP with a Kraken Unleashed. And as always guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.